Hello everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with Tyler from Whack Comics, and we're gonna do 10 Whack questions. How you going, Tyler?
No, from State Farm.
Oh, you're from State Farm?
Like
Sorry.
Jake from State
Jake?
Farm.
I have no idea.
Oh, Jesus. Didn't even think you wouldn't get that reference.
No.
Insert Jake from State Farm clip right here.
Matter? You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
I'll look for it. See how we go. You and your American references that you know that I won't get. I feel like you do it just to tease me.
I never thought you wouldn't know it. It never even crossed my mind. It's a hilarious reference that everyone will love.
All right, well, there you go. That was just for you American folk watching this one. Question number 1, Tyler. For people who do not know you, who the fuck are you?
Who am I? Well, I guess I'm Tyler. Some people say I suck, but I don't think I suck. I mean, do you think I suck?
I think it sucks that you haven't been around in a while. But
No, I'm right here. I've been right here.
You've been right here the whole time?
Just waving away. Like,
have you like turned into John Cena where people can't see you?
I wish I was John Cena.
You
Mainly so I could star in that great movie with Amy Schumer. I love that. But I'm Tyler. I'm a part of Whack Comics, but I haven't been around lately. But here I am today.
Here you are today, and it's great to have you here with me. I've been missing you, Daddy.
Daddy's here.
Question number 2. What comic book character do you hate the most?
Oh, God. There are so many characters.
List your top 10.
Do my top 10?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Incredible Hulk. Wanda from WandaVision. Vision from WandaVision. Probably that little guy that laughs next to Jabba the Hutt. You know what I'm talking about? I don't remember his name.
Salacious Crumb, I think, maybe?
That can't be it. It's like the guy who has like wiry hands and he like just cackles.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I can't stand that guy. It might be Salacious Crumb, but I doubt it. Han Solo, specifically from the movie Solo. Just that Han Solo.
Yeah.
I mean, that was gross, right?
It wasn't a great movie, no.
Like, take an iconic actor with an iconic character and just recast him as some other random dude.
I did love Donald Glover as Lando, though. Maybe we should have just got a Lando movie instead.
Yeah, just call it Lando.
Yeah.
Guest starring Han Solo, fake Han Solo. Another character I hate. Let's see. Wonder what my most hated character would be.
God, you think you'd have a figure?
Oh, I know. Jessie from Toy Story 2.
Yeah, you hate really?
Yes, her voice, Joan Cusack's voice is not my favorite, but like the way she does it in that movie is so bad. Do you hate that? Do you hate hearing that?
Maybe not. I think I felt for Jessie because of that song that she sings. When
she loved me.
Yeah, that one pulled on the heartstrings for me. That one did.
But I just always think, "You're funny, Bullseye." That's that kills me.
Fair enough. Question number 3. Who is the sexiest member in the YouTube comic book community? And you cannot choose yourself, unfortunately.
Well, I wouldn't choose myself because I'm not the sexiest, but I know who is the sexiest.
Tell me.
God, I almost don't want to say it out loud, but I guess I'll reveal who I've always thought is so sexy. But Dustin from Two Brothers Comics.
I remember, yeah. I got to agree with you. I remember one time I told Dustin that he's got the kind of mouth I'd want to put my dick in. You know what I mean?
Hey, Dustin. You're sexy.
Nick.
All right. I don't want to say it, But even when you're chewing tobacco,
I do want to say.
even, even when you're spitting the tobacco out your mouth, even when you're spitting it, even when I would still put my dick in your mouth, okay?
Oh
Even
my
then.
god!
I'm not sure I would
Lee.
allow that, but
Lee, what are
Even
you
even when you're spitting
doing?
tobacco out your mouth, I would still put my dick in
Lee,
there, okay?
Lee, stop it.
I know I couldn't. I
We
know
live in
I couldn't.
America. That's not acceptable.
I know I couldn't say this on your channel. I know I couldn't. When we were on your channel, I know I couldn't say it, so I had to hold it back. I had to save it for now,
Stop.
and I had to say that I could put my dick in there totally.
Stop. He loves when you say that, so I'm glad you said it again.
Yeah.
And I know we've printed posters of him.
Check it out. It was pretty fucking good to me, huh? It's really fucking good to me.
Mhm.
And I mean, he's super sexy. And I love his stature as well. He's like a little tiny troll that you just want to hug.
Mhm.
I saw him in person and I put my hands on my knees and hi, Dustin. Hi. He loved that too.
Oh, I bet he would have. I can't wait to meet him as well. It's going to be
Yeah.
so hard for me to not to slip my cock in his mouth.
Well,
Maybe
hey,
you'll
here's hoping.
Question number 4. In honor of Simple Simon, what comic book character has the best tootsies?
Oh, I thought you were going to say hair.
Tootsies. Because Simple
Tootsies,
Simon
okay.
is a hashtag foot guy.
Yeah, of course. He's a hashtag a lot guy.
Yeah, but
He
mainly
comes up
hashtag-
with something new every time. Yeah, he's the noob, but not when it comes to Tootsies. Best Tootsies. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I don't want to say the Hulk. He's got some great green Tootsies. And I'm a big fan of green because of obviously Irish Uncensored.
yeah. You know, a lot
But-
of people have chosen Hulk for some reason.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. I didn't know, but I don't want to say Hulk because it's like too obvious, you know.
Mm.
How about the Wampa from Empire Strikes Back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you don't see enough of him, and his Tootsies are underrated because of that. But can you just imagine the big, like, mop like white hair around these Tootsies? So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like when you're touching those Tootsies, I'm assuming they're probably blue, and you're like rubbing your hands through them. You also get that white moppy hair
That's a good choice
also
right
in
there.
there. So it's kind of more than just the Tootsies for me. It's also the moppy hair.
Question number 5. What anime character do you think Mark from Legion of Comics would be and why?
Oh, he'd be so many good ones I can think of. I mean, the first one that comes to mind would be Krillin, right? I
Krillin?
mean, yeah, I can just imagine if he shaved his head and put some dots on his forehead. I wish we could like pull up a picture of that right now. A shaved Mark with dots on his forehead. He would so be Krillin.
Yeah, I can see it in my mind's eye right now. That would be
Yeah,
perfect.
but if not Krillin, I would say probably Genos from One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah.
Because Genos is like really badass, and I could see him jumping around like a robot, like a cyborg, and like being really serious during battle.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like both of those answers. I'd love to see him cosplay as both of them, but I've got to say Krillin a little bit more. I'd love to see him cosplay as that one a little bit more.
To shave his head.
Yeah. Maybe he could do it for C3.
Yeah, I definitely challenge Mark to do that for C3.
Question number 5. No. Question number 6. What comic book character is most likely to have a whack in their comic book, and what artist could you see drawing it?
Okay, so comic book character whacking in the comic.
Yeah, they're having a whack in the comic book.
in the artist drawing. Ooh, this is another good one. So I've always pictured almost every character I see whacking in a comic,
Mhm.
but God, one that comes to mind immediately, probably just because it's one of my favorites, is Ice Cream Man. He's like
Oh,
such a fucking creep, and I can just imagine him like looking at a dead body and just like whacking and like looking over his shoulder. You know what I mean?
yeah. Use
It-
some ice cream for some lube as well.
yeah, and then like him squirting out sprinkles or something like. And who would draw him? I mean, obviously, Martin Morazzo would be the one I would want to draw him
Yeah.
because he's the. But I'm going to think of somebody different. How about like a nice painted one, like Peach Momoko drawing Ice Cream Man looking over his shoulder, anime style with sprinkles just spraying about.
Great choice. Great
Yeah.
choice. I reckon Peach Momoko could nail that as well.
Maybe a dead animal. He's whacking it to a dead animal.
It gets better and better.
Yeah.
Question number 7. In your best Mickey Mouse impression, could you please give us a quick review of Keanu Reeves' Berserker?
I wish I had some water to oh yeah, Berserker's great. Berserker, he's running around and he's in the field. Ah! And then he goes up to Minnie Mouse and Minnie Mouse is like, "Oh, Mickey." And I'm like, "Oh, Minnie." And he murders her and I love it. I just love it.
That was great. I love your Mickey Mouse voice. I've been missing something in my life, and it's been your Mickey Mouse voice right there.
Oh boy.
Question number 8. Someone's got a gun to your head, Tyler, and they're telling you to sing a karaoke song, or else they're going to pull the bullet. What song are you singing?
So I'm obviously in America.
Of course.
So many good. How about Avril Lavigne, "I'm With You"?
Oh, could you give us a little demonstration, please?
Well, I wish I could pull up the video once again and like have it just playing as I do her voice because like you have to see the music video
Of course.
where she's like, "I'm with you, I'm with you,
Perfect.
take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you."
Wow. A voice of an angel, sir.
I mean, just a perfect rendition of "I'm With You."
It really is. I think whoever has that gun to your head might put it to his own head and end his life because it wouldn't get any better from there.
Yeah, and just start crying.
Yeah.
Just starts like the one tear. He's like, "Oh my goodness."
Yeah. A bit of a slow clap as well.
I don't know how everyone else is done, but hopefully I will have saved my life from that. But has everyone else been able to as well?
You know, I think you've done the best so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did pick Avril Lavigne. There's no one better.
Yeah, she is beautiful. That Canadian punk.
Is she Canadian?
She is.
No, I take my answer back.
It's too late now. Question number 9. What Disney character would you put into Red Room?
I could just picture Goofy immediately in Red Room and just like getting tortured and just go, "Oh gosh, I like that." What
You
are
know
you
you're
doing back there?
You're not the first person to say Goofy, but I'm pretty sure the first person that said Goofy was that he would be the murderer, not the victim.
Oh no, I pictured him as the victim and just laughing and like it tortures the people torturing him. You know, he's just laughing the whole time and it's like not bothered by anything they do.
That is a great pick. We should hit up Ed and get that story rolling.
I could so imagine that in the back. Iggy, maybe you can draw that because you've already been in the thing. Yeah, you should do that.
Question number 10, Tyler. I know you've demonstrated this before. People could probably go back and watch 100 videos of you doing this. But for this video and for the people watching now, can you please show us how you would whack a comic book?
Of course. So I picked one of my favorite publishers and one of my favorite comics, Nightmare Country, obviously by DC Comics. And as you can see, rightfully wearing a U.S. American flag mask, as we all should still be doing. And if you're not, you're a bad person. So when I think about whacking, I think about protecting this community and protecting this world. And the only way to do that is to do exactly what she's doing. And it's to wear a mask. And I know COVID isn't around as much anymore, but in a way it is, because it's all still in our hearts.
Exactly.
So I'm going to make a quick mask so you can protect yourself from COVID-19. Or does it go up with time? Is it like COVID-23 now?
Maybe. I'll have to double check that, but I hope it has.
Yeah, it's had to have gone up by now. So you just want to take out 2 ear holes. Hook them behind your ear like so. And now I'm protected. And if I ever need to break Batman's back, I'm at the ready, obviously.
That is a great whack hack and a helpful whack hack too.
And I'm sure I sound so good, I'll just leave this on. Oh, goodness. Gosh.
That is a great whack hack there for everyone. And as you say, I don't think we should have ever stopped wearing the mask. I still wear my mask when I go out, and I think I might make a new mask because that one is much more fashionable than any of the masks that I have at home already.
Yeah, and you can support any comic book while doing it, because you can do it with any comic. So if you're a big fan of Silver Age, you can show off, like, I love Silver Age Spider-Man, and do it with a Silver Age book.
Perfect. Tyler, that was the 10 whack questions, but now we have 10 this or that questions. But feel free to answer them how you want to and elaborate if you choose to do so, okay?
So this is really 20 whack questions, but titled as 10 for the clicks, I think, right?
I think so.
Because if you put 20, it's not as catchy.
No, and it's too much. People might see 20 and they'll be like, I haven't got time for 20 questions.
No.
Maybe 10.
No, even though they already see the length of the video, like right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta say 10.
Gotta say 10. If you say that fast enough, it sounds like something else. Gotta say 10. Gotta Satan.
Gotta say 10. Gotta say 10. Gosh.
Question number 1. Who sucks more, you or Elon Musk?
Oh, it's me? Again?
You or Elon Musk?
Well, I still think I don't suck, so I would have to say Elon Musk, even though I go to x.com. I've gone to x.com since I was a kid. Always been my favorite site.
Who would you rather French kiss, Donald Trump or Chip Getler, the White Shadow?
Well, I'd love to French kiss them both for so many reasons, but I guess I think Donald Trump travels more. So if I'm going to have to, it's more likely that I'd run into Donald Trump in France than Chip.
Of course.
So I'll have to say Donald Trump, just because I think that's more likely to kiss him in France.
You know, you're the first person to say Donald Trump, and I'm really surprised no one else has chosen Donald Trump yet.
I think you just have to factor in, it's kind of like the Friends episode where they put in their top 5 who they can like have sex with if they ever see them. The likelihood of me seeing Chip in France is so low that I'm just going to take the odds.
It's all about the odds.
I'm the odds guy.
Would you rather die from drowning or getting suffocated by your Tootsies?
By my own Tootsie. So I have a question for this. Is everyone getting suffocated by Tyler's Tootsies, or is it by their own Tootsies as well?
By Tyler's Tootsies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone's got to pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Tootsie, so that doesn't sound like a bad way to go.
Do you think you could suffocate yourself with your own Tootsies?
somebody might have to cut off my legs first. I don't think I used to put both legs behind my head every morning and like do a little dance like a Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. But now I can't do that anymore.
Do you want to give it a go?
I can't do it anymore. I do want to give it a go, but it's not possible.
Damn, we'll have to just imagine it then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Would you rather burn a piece of Austin LeMay's art or Ignacio's art?
Oh my goodness. I guess by default I'd have to pick Austin LeMay because I have so many. I have like 5 pieces. I don't have any of Ignacio's art. Well, not like original art. So I'd have to pick Austin because I have so much of it that it's like, I've got some more of that.
Is there one that stands out above the rest that you would want to burn in your collection?
Probably the Venom because that one's not slabbed.
Oh, that was the first White Comics logo homage, though.
No, I haven't. That's actually not what I meant. I have a Venom that I won.
Oh,
that's not the whack. Yeah, that. So yeah, like I said, I have so much. That...
Perfect. What country is better, Australia or America?
I mean, there's no doubt in my mind when I say this. You have to factor in healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
You have to factor in driving the correct way. You have to factor in the number of marsupials per capita.
The metric system.
Yep. You have to factor in the way things are weighed and measured. So when you factor all those in, it's undoubtedly Australia.
There you go. You said weighed and measured really weird just then too.
I don't think so. Just
like,
you have to factor in how things are weighed and measured.
Yeah.
But if you factor in like sports ability, it would be America. So I'm just not factoring that in.
Yeah. I don't care about sports either. So
no one does.
I'm glad that you didn't factor that in.
The only people that care are women's soccer fans.
This is going to be a hard question for you to answer. Would you rather eat your own comic book ice cream sandwich or my comic book fairy bread?
Okay. Well, do some people not know what that is, fairy bread?
Yeah, I've had to explain it a few times.
Well, because I ate my ice cream sandwich, I would rather eat the fairy bread because we don't even really have fairy bread over here. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know, that's sprinkles like on bread.
With butter.
With butter,
just butter and sugar. Perfect. And I've been trying to tell people as well when they choose your ice cream sandwich, because a fair few people have chosen your ice cream sandwich, even after I've explained what fairy bread is, that your ice cream sandwich has lettuce in it, and they still want your ice cream sandwich with lettuce
and ketchup and mayonnaise. I didn't measure any of it, so it's like the measurements are maybe off.
Mm-hmm. Would you rather own Amazing Fantasy 15, the first appearance of Spider-Man, or Nick's Kicks and Comics Missing Finger?
I just can't think of many things I would do with it. So because of that, I'll have to take the finger because I could do so many things with the finger and I can't do that many things with Amazing Fantasy 15. Like, what am I going to do? Show it off?
What things would you do with the finger?
Well, you could plug things with it. You could point without being rude because it's not your finger. Like, it's always something I'm leery of because here in America, if you point, people could think you're pointing at them and then they're like, that's rude. But if I just hold up someone's random finger, it's like I'm both pointing in the direction and not being rude. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And one other thing is you could make a necklace out of it and like, you like, check out, I got more than 10 digits. You could put that into a rap song and wear it or with a chain.
Yeah, you could be like Tyler 10.5.
Yeah, Tyler 10.5. That's always been my goal. I've always been little Tyler or Tyler 1.5 for so long, but only Lisa calls me that, and I don't know why.
Who's the better YouTuber? Gary B, the casual comic guy, or Rob Fat Stacks of Comics?
I've never had a question so easily asked. Like, he's the biggest piece of shit that I've ever met. I don't like him. No one does. We all pretend we like him. Like, oh, hashtag grow together. Like, no, fuck you, Gary. It doesn't matter who you put up against Gary. it would be them. Like, I go out on a limb, like Hitler, Osama bin Laden, like everyone who ever was a terrorist, better than Gary.
So you're picking Rob?
So I'm picking Gary.
Oh, you're picking Gary. Wow,
Yep.
what a oh, that came out of nowhere, left field.
Mm-hmm. That's where Gary belongs, in left field.
Who's the better Chris? Chris from Chaos and Comics or Chris the comic vet?
Ooh, okay. Well, I just got a second dog, so I have to factor that in because I want someone to take care of my dogs. So a veterinarian.
Yeah, of course.
But he's in Canada, so
Bit far
factor
away.
that in.
Yeah.
I know Chaos. They just wrote a book about him. It was like the many adventures of Christopher Chaos. I don't know if you're. So that's pretty cool. I could meet a celebrity, and he's in Vegas, which is near California. So for that reason alone, I have to go with the comic vet.
Oh,
Anything by California, not for me.
a comic vet is a good choice. Like as you said, you've just got 2 dogs. He can fix your pets and your comics. What more do you need in life?
And he's much further from California.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen The Mask of Zorro?
I think I'm asking the questions here, Tyler. If
Because in that movie they say California, like really funny, and I've never been able to do it, like California, and I don't like that.
Okay. This is the last question. Maybe the most important question.
Okay,
Pus or sperm?
pus
Or sperm.
for like washing your hands, for
Anything
anything.
you want. Anything you want. It's an open question, and you can choose to answer it how you wish.
So I know on Instagram you can literally go and find people who just like pop pus out of people's bodies just all the time. You ever seen that?
I don't like it.
Yeah, but you can. And if
Mm.
you want to see people pop sperm out of people's bodies, you have to go to a whole nother website that's like behind walls and it's hard to get to, and you have to be a certain age. So for that reason, I'm going to go with pus because it's much more readily available to be seen.
More accessible.
More accessible, yeah. I can just be scrolling through like my daily reels, and all of a sudden I'm seeing pus flying at the camera right at me. So much easier to find.
There we go.
But I never find penises just ejaculating in my face on IG.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And maybe IG could fix that problem.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know, I'll love to put up a video of me whacking onto a comic book onto IG, but they just won't let me.
Yeah. Well, maybe if they knew it was for Whack Comics YouTube, they would understand it's not sexual.
Exactly. Maybe I should email them, but that's for another day. Tyler, that was the 10 whack questions. Thank you so much for joining me.
You're welcome.
Who would you like to see on 10 whack questions next?
We've had so many on now, and I know
Yeah.
some people say names and you're like, had them.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to see Remy Q Studios on.
Had him.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'd like to see. Hold on, let me think. I gotta really think about this one.
Take your time.
Not Bob Barker. He just died.
Mm.
They have to be in the comic community, or can they play for?
Comic book community, preferably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Megan Rapinoe is off the table.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with Naaman.
Naaman, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Haven't had
Naaman-
him on.
I haven't. So it's a good one.
How have we not had Naaman on?
No one suggested him, and I only go by people's suggestions. Like I don't have one original thought.
Yeah, Naaman would be great on here.
You heard it here, Naaman. I'm coming after you next, motherfucker. Thanks so much, Tyler, for your time, and thanks everyone for watching.
Ignacio, he's the artisan of all. You pay him enough, there's nothing he won't draw. Ignacio, Ignacio, Iggy, 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 Ignacio. When I met the cunt, he was drawing Killer Roo. Now he judges which character you choose. Ignacio, he knows how they poo. Now he's whacking all over you.
Tai Tai, you know what? Even though you suck, I think this could be an issue of Ice Cream Man. You know, the behind the scenes of how he makes ice cream inside a truck, you know, surrounded by the creatures and spiders and centipedes and all the monsters and creepy crawlies. And they show you how the Ice Cream Man makes the ice cream cones. You know, he's even sitting on a cone like he's having a whack. And when he, you know, ends whipping the cream and he throws it, does he apply the freezing cold to his balls and he comes ice cream? Does he come ice cream? I don't think Martin would have a problem drawing that. Martin Morazzo, I know he's a great artist, and I think he would be game if you turn this into an issue of Ice Cream Man. And I don't think it would be out of the question to do it, because there's a lot of creepy and strange stuff going on in that issue. So showing you the behind the scenes and how this dude makes the ice cream inside the truck, I think it's doable. I think they should end the series like that.
Ignacio, he's an artist and a ball. You pay him enough, there's nothing he won't draw. Ignacio, Ignacio. When I met the cunt, he was drawing Killer Roo. Now he judges which character you choose. Ignacio, he knows how they poo. Now he's whacking all over you.